We'll practice and start in an easy seat. Could be a cross-legged or like a thunderbolt pose like I'm doing. Start deepening your breath and start breathing in through your nose and out your nose. Just feeling our bodies this afternoon or morning or night or whenever you're practicing. Let's bring our hands at heart center, Anjali Mudra, and begin with one round of Om. We'll breathe in and exhale to cleanse, and then breathe in for song. So breathe in to cleanse, exhale, cleanse, breathe in for song. We'll begin with just some wrist rotations. Grab your hands together and just start moving your wrist around a bit. We can now grab our fists with our hands behind our backs and just give a little back bend. You might shine your throat up. Just waking up our body, our backs, our shoulders, our necks. And we'll bring that fist still together to the right side of our body. And we're gonna bend our necks to the left. You should get a nice stretch in your right neck, right side of your neck. And now before we move, let's bring our fist back into the center and just roll our heads around a couple times one direction. And now the other direction. And we'll move our fist to the left side and bend our necks, our heads to the right. You get a nice side neck stretch in the left. Just breathe a couple times here. We'll shake out our hands and move into a tabletop position and start with just some cat-cows. Inhale for cow, exhale cat, inhale cow, exhale cat. Let's find 5 or 6 more rounds here. might move your hands facing inwards, just getting some more wrist stretches while we finish up our last 3 rounds. Last round. We'll inhale our right hand to the sky. You might find a couple more wrist stretches if you need it. Exhale, thread the needle to the left. Extend the right arm out. Sorry, left arm. You can find any variation. If you'd like, a half bind, which will help roll the shoulder upward. You might straighten your left foot. Now let's return the same way we entered. Right hand up, exhale down. Inhale, left hand up. Find a couple wrist rotations, exhale through. You can find the same or different variation on this side. And exhale, return. The next exhale, we're going to crawl forwards into a Sphinx pose. Make an 11 with your hands and your wrists, elbows at 90 degrees. Your drishti, your focus, your gaze should be straight ahead. If you want here, you can engage your Jalandhara Bandha, your neck lock, energetic lock, by pushing your chin back, creating sort of a double chin. Now we're going to exhale into a wide-legged child's pose, so knees out, hands straight. Head down. On your next inhale, you're going to move your weight into your wrists and touch big toes while your knees are still on the ground, creating a cobra pose with bent knees. In your exhale, you're going to find your way back into a child's pose, this time with your toes tucked. On your next inhale, let's find some breath to movement, 3 rounds. So inhale forward. And exhale back. And inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale forward, but exhale into an Adho Mukha Svanasana, a downward facing dog. Knees bent, gaze between your knees. Hips, pelvis upwards, strong hands, eyes of your elbow facing forward. And just find some natural movements here for our first few breaths. We're going to inhale our right foot up and exhale, open up your hip and find a couple circles with your knee, one direction and the other, before moving into a lizard lunge. Left knee down, right hand, right foot to right hand. And from here you might fix your shirt a bit like me, or work your way downwards if it feels good. And if you want to get deeper, you can move your right hand under your right foot, working deeper into that calf and thigh. Or you can stay up, whatever feels good for you. From here, move your right hand to your right knee and look over your right shoulder, finding a little bit of a side stretch, the hip opener, and return back. We can slowly move our right foot into the center line of our mat, finding a half Hanumanasana, half splits. From here, we'll bend into our right foot and move our right foot towards our left hand before finding a half pigeon pose. Might be a little awkward to get into, but just find your pigeon, half pigeon from here. We'll start hands on the ground, finding a full expression with our backs, and then work your way down. Sleeping pigeon. We'll push up, and from here, if it's in your practice, you can find a bent left knee and grab your left knee with your left hand. And if you have a mermaid in your practice, please move into it, which I don't think I have today, but it's a right hand over, and finding your hands together and work your way back into a downward facing dog, right foot up. And now you can flip your dog into a flip dog, wild thing, if it feels right today. And let's move back into a down dog. And we'll go to left side, left foot up on inhale, exhale, open. Find a couple circles, right and clockwise. Before moving your left foot next to your left hand, finding a lizard lunge. And here you can find the same or different variation, whatever feels good in your body. You may move up and put your left hand on your left knee, look over your left shoulder. And return, and now move your left foot towards the middle of your mat. Find a half splits. Inhale, lengthen, exhales to deepen. From here, we'll bend back into our left knee, moving our left foot behind our right wrist, finding our pigeon, finding the full expression, backs up, look up before bending down into sleep our pigeon. And we'll push back up and find the same expression we found on the other side, or something different, grabbing our right foot with our right hand, finding our crease in our elbow, and reaching over and finding a mermaid, and releasing back into our three-legged dog, and we can flip our dogs. And work back into a down dog. From here, we'll hop forward, step our feet through into a Paschimottanasana, a seated forward fold. Inhale, hands up, and exhale. Bend over. Inhale up. We'll exhale, wide-legged, seated forward fold. Inhale, hands up, and exhale, crawl forward. Push up, make your way to your back. Pull your right knee into your chest. You might find a couple ankle circles, or you might grab your right foot into your left elbow crease and kind of cradle your leg a bit before pulling it over into a supine twist. Inhale back to center and switch out legs. And exhale into Shavasana, corpse pose. Release your breath if you've been doing an ujjayi. Return back to your normal breath. Feel free to pause here if you need or want an extended Shavasana. If not, just do a good morning stretch, hands over your heads, feet pointed down, stretch before rotating and moving over into a fetal position on either side. Corpse to fetal before moving up to start anew, to begin again. You can find the same or different seated, and we'll just bring our practice inward. Inhale, hands over the head. Exhale, bring down hands to heart center. Prayer position. We'll inhale to cleanse and then inhale for song. Inhale to cleanse. Exhale, cleanse. Inhale for song. Inhale, thumbs to third eye center. Exhale, bowing in humility and reverence to the practice and the teachers before us. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Take care.